We are proud to be co-hosting today's webinar with Jet.com. Jet.com is the next generation e-commerce marketplace dedicated to saving shoppers more money. Founded on 3 simple values, trust, transparency, and fairness, Jet is powered by real-time pricing engine that finds innovative ways to pull costs out of the supply chain, creating more value for shoppers, retailers, and brands. The company is headquartered in Hoboken, New Jersey. I'm excited to be joined by today's presenters, Carrie Lopez and Heather Kaplan. Carrie is a category lead for Jet.com's Fresh business focused on dairy, beverage, and cross-category initiatives, such as managing the artisanal and local food assortment. She is also part of the original team bringing Jet's first private brands to market. Prior to joining Jet, which was acquired by Walmart in September 2016, Carrie managed the makeup and private brand categories at Birchbox, strategically sourcing samples for the monthly beauty subscription box, as well as full-size product for the rapidly growing e-commerce site. Heather Kaplan is Customer Success Director for the Americas at Cleveson site. Here, she helps customers maximize the business value they get from the company's unique data and analytics. Heather has previously held senior customer-facing roles in consumer goods research and analytics firms such as Nielsen and IRI, along with Slice Intelligence, an e-commerce marketing research company. And it's now my pleasure to hand the presentation over to Carrie. Carrie?
Hi, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm in New York City, so please pardon if there are any ambulance noises or honking in the background. So today I just wanted to kind of set the stage by first talking about the online retail landscape. So as some of you on the phone might know, and maybe many don't, between now and 2025, $700 billion will move online, bringing e-commerce to 25% of the total retail sales, so that's including brick and mortar, compared to what was only about 8% in 2015. So that's pretty massive growth in just 10 years. And I wanted to call out that in my category, grocery specifically, we're probably going to see that category reaching digital maturity and saturation faster than any of the other industries that came before. And that's really hastened by a younger and more engaged digital shopper that we have today. So a lot of exciting growth coming up. So many of you probably subscribe to newsletters or at least, read the paper on a regular basis, and like me are inundated with a lot of exciting and sometimes maybe daunting advancements in retail. So this is just a handful of headlines that I pulled from some of my reading for the past couple of months. But we're starting to see the rise of the ubiquity of smart home devices, the fall of some social media, sort of tests and e-commerce like Twitter's buy button, huge acquisitions of e-tailers. Jet was definitely one of them last year, but now we're seeing ModCloth, Chewy, many other acquisitions on the horizon. And I kind of wanted to just put this here to kind of show that, there's so much going on and so many different distractions that can happen in the e-commerce space. So hopefully today's talk will help you sort of prioritize your day-to-day business and focus on what's most important. And then one thing that's super exciting about e-commerce is that it's really created a level playing field where startups and trends can thrive. So I think many of the people calling in might be from larger companies. I think we have a few newer and independent companies on the call as well. But it's exciting to see that while some big brands might be losing traffic in store, as some traditional retailers are having harder times, and things like malls are going away, retailer and manufacturer partnerships are now more important than ever. So this is just a handful of brands that I pulled, again, from the business I'm focusing in today. But we're starting to see brands like Zevia, the soda company, become #2 online, or Soylent, which was, I think, an e-commerce first company that really only sold through their website, and then Amazon and some other players begin to gain a lot of traction, whether it's search volume or purchases in the online space. So sales are definitely getting more dispersed as the path to purchase has changed. And, in some cases, the customer is separated from the purchase decision altogether, which has another impact. So we're seeing, subscription services like my former company, Birchbox, or Blue Apron curate the assortment for customers and eliminate some of their choice. So it's really, again, up to us as retailers and manufacturers to partner together to kind of stay on trend and create the best possible online experience for our customer. So today, the customer requires that we understand them really, really deeply. Their expectation is higher than I think it's ever been before, and at least at Jet, they're really at the core of everything we do. So as we move towards the future, experience is becoming the main differentiator between different retailers. And, in my work, I think a lot about this pursuit of maximum value for the customer. In the beginning of Jet, we might have thought of value as being purely about money, right? So giving customers the best price and really, competing on price as the number one factor. But value can mean a lot of different things to the customer. It can mean their money. It can also mean time or just overall experience. So as we start to think about sort of maximum value, I just want everyone to kind of keep those things in mind. And I guess just some advice here from what I've started to see in the e-commerce space is first and foremost to avoid generalizations. So what's great about e-com is it allows us to analyze such a vast amount of data so that we can move beyond just understanding customer demographics to also understanding attitudes and behaviors of those customers and then personalize towards those needs. We've seen that convenience time and time again is listed as the number one factor driving customers to shop online. So we have to really follow through on that promise and create an experience that's both seamless and delightful to meet that expectation. And then, I think when we talk about online, a lot of people tend to think just about their laptop or their computer and really the desktop experience, but mobile actually accounts for 2/3 of all online sessions. So I definitely encourage everyone on the phone today to just even take an hour to look at your experience on mobile. Google a few things, go into a few different retailer apps, and just try to kind of see the content through the eyes of the customer, since many of them are experiencing it through their phone. All right. So then in terms of building a successful partnership, what we've done at Jet this year is really partnered with our suppliers to build a framework that can help us guide us towards category success. So again, there's this idea of maximum value for customers, and these 5 fundamentals will really help maximize each of those. So have it, find it, display it, price it, and deliver it are our 5 ITs, as we call them. So if you work with us today, you've probably heard us start talking about these a bit. And I'll dive into each of these on the next couple of slides. So have it is really about ensuring that the right assortment is being